Hey guys, this is Steve with Monster Rod Holders. Today I'm going to talk to you about some bases for these aluminum boats and the track systems in most of these aluminum boats. You've got War Eagle who has this. You have Excel boats like the one I have here has it. Sea Ark has it. Tracker has them. A lot of these newer aluminum boats have got these new track systems on them. And of course we make a base for the XL and the War Eagle, which is at a 45-degree angle. But one thing that happens, a lot of the boat manufacturers do not give you a access point to these track rails. And what I mean by access point is like right here. You can see this point right here. We're able to put this carriage boat in it by having the access point. But like I say, a lot of the boat manufacturers don't do it for you, but I'm going to show you how I have found to access these tracks for the carriage boats, so that if you don't have a T-boat, you're still going to be able to mount your base on it. What I've found is it's called a rotary rasp, and you can pick it up at Lowe's, and I'll leave a link in the description below. Once you get through this track, you're done, and you got to clean it up just a little bit, but it happens. So here we go. There it is. Now, that's got you a little access, but what we want to do is clean it up because it's and deburr it the best we can. You see there's a few burrs and stuff on it. What I'm going to do is take this knife, and believe it or not, this knife will cut a lot of aluminum. We're just going to kind of deburr it. Okay, now that you've got that cleaned off, this is our base that we have. It's made out of stainless steel with a nut welded to it. It has two locking tabs just for extra stability, along with two carriage bolts to secure it to the boat. But what we want to do next is, once we get this cleaned up and your new pilot hole is drilled, just stick your carriage bolts in, slide them up the rail, and we're ready to go. Now these locking tabs will actually insert into the rail also, leaving this over top of the gunwale. Because your rail is not consistent all the way up, you may have to bend this a little bit one way or the other to make it work on your boat. But for the most part, it's going to be a 45-degree angle. If you do have to bend it, I put mine in a vise and squeeze it together a little bit, or you can put it in a vise and open it up a little bit, depending on how the rail lays. But once we put our carriage boats in, we're going to secure it to that, put the locking nuts on it. You know, you can put wing nuts on this if you want, but 9 times out of 10, when an angler puts his rod holder where he wants it, it's pretty much going to stay there, and that's why we supply the locking nuts for it. And it's a matter of just tightening it to the rail now. Tighten her down, and it's not going to go anywhere, just like this one here. Now it will bend back and forth that way, but the way it depends is this way right here. And look, it's going to shake the whole boat. Same with this one. There's a lot of boat manufacturers out there that have this same type of track system, and this is how that I would gain access to each and every one of those. Now some track rail systems are a 1/4 inch thick, some are a 5/16 like this one, but this one little tool will take care of everything you need on installing your new track rail bases into your track system. The base sits flush with the gunwale rails, which makes a real strong, secure base for your rod holders. Okay guys, that's how you're going to gain access to your track rail system using carriage boats. The carriage boats I think is a better choice because if it decides to spin, it's still got something to hold. Where a T-boat, if it spins one way, it's going to come out. So there you go. It's the Monster slide track base. For more information, you can visit our website, monsterrodholders.com. Thank you.